The little sloth. I am not floating. You are. That's too cute. Okay. All right. Good morning. How are you? Let's see. Got the some of my kombucha onto the thing. Good morning. Um, so every morning I drink a kombucha tea, and I swear to you, I think it has literally changed my life. The doctor told me about this, I want to say in August ish. And at first I was like, this is disgusting, this is gross. Now I freak out like when I don't have coffee. I drink coffee every morning. I like the taste of coffee. I can drink pitch black coffee, cold brew, whatever, which way you get it. I just like the taste of coffee and I like different flavors, right? So the kombucha teas have like I think changed me in a sense of like I feel like more energetic. I don't know, I just feel like a better version of me. And they're just like fermented different teas. But I was laughing because this one says it's a little sloth. It says, I'm not floating, you're floating. But look how cute he is. He's just like chilling there. That he's he's so cute. He's it's the little things in life you gotta love. Good morning. Yes, Sandra, it is 27 degrees. It is flipping cold. And both my kids went out without gloves today. And I was like, dude, can you put on a beanie? Can you put on some gloves? Yeah, mom, yeah. Did they? So I guess I'll be getting some phone calls around 2 and 3. It's too cold to walk home. I don't have my gloves on. So good times for moms. Yeah, Karen, like so like I was telling my doctor that I have like sometimes I have like, TMI, gut issues, and then sometimes I always have headaches. I know my doctor put me on new medicine for my headaches, and truthfully, I think that helped. But I also want to think that this kombucha tea kind of works too, because I got them both on the new medication and the tea at the same time, and I had physically have had less headaches than I ever had in my whole entire life. And I just feel like I'm more alert. And I can tell you for certain there was 2 days when Kendall was off that I did not have it. I had a massive migraine and just like I felt like I was coming down with something. But immediately, like after I drank the tea one day and then again the next day, I felt better. And I'm like, what is in this tea? It has like a bazillion probiotics, and I know probiotics, like they've been preaching about it forever, like it's really good for you. It's 38 over there. It's literally 27. This is the difference between DC and Columbia that I never understand. Either you we either are on the complete same page or we're always like 10 degrees difference. I don't know. And we're only like 45 minutes away from each other. It makes zero sense. Um, so like yeah, I don't know, but yeah, I'm drinking this one today. This is from Brew Doctor. This one's called Clear Mind. It has rosemary, mint, sage, and green tea. It takes a while to get used to them. Like, there's some flavors that are absolutely gross. There's some flavors that are the bomb, but I have allergic reaction to, and I don't know why. Like the peach, there from this one company, the Brew Doctor, they have this peach. It tastes like you're biting into a fresh peach. It is the best drink out there. But forever, whatever the reason may be, I break out in hives all over and I can't drink it. Um, and it drives me nuts because anytime someone has it and they're near me, I can smell it. It's just like I want to eat it. It's what I think summer and spring would taste like. It's an amazing smell and it tastes really good. It's 30. Okay, so you guys are Why are you guys I have to double check again. Hold on. Dec okay, hold on. It's 27 here. Yeah, it's 27 and it feels like 19. I think Colombia's in this weird air pocket. Good morning. Happy Friday, guys. 19. Okay, we're not as cold as Joanne. Joanne, we're with you right now. We have it's been windy the couple past days here in Maryland. We have this fire right now that's going on that has cut down the freeway where we can't enter into like a I-90 895. I'm not too sure of the freeway. It's like near Baltimore. I'm not really familiar with all the beltways in Maryland, but they're freaking out because the fire looks like something that you would see in California. Now, all my California baddies, we all know that California's fire season is real and we're used to it. But to see it in here on the East Coast, it's really, really, really rare. But we're in a technical drought, which is weird for us in Maryland. It's not weird so much in California. Like the song "It Doesn't Rain in Southern California" is, like, factual. So, it's, like, a fact. Um, we have a fire that looks like it is a Southern California fire, and what makes it even worse, it's across the street from a major gas station, not like a mom and pop or like a 6 pump station, like a big one, like Costco style, and apartments. So they're watching it and it's crazy. It's just crazy. I'm like praying nonstop that they get like, can we get some rain to stop this fire? Like our regular Maryland rain, because our rains look like we have weird rains. Like, have you ever watched Forrest Gump and he's in the army scene? He's like, they have rain coming in sideways, it's coming up and whatever. This I think they were referring to Maryland. I know they were not in Maryland. I know I've seen the movie a bazillion times. Just to prove it, dear God, make me a bird so I can fly far, far, far away from here. See? The rain scene totally reminds me of Maryland. It just rains weirdly out here in all different directions. And I'm hoping that it rains so I could put out this fire. This fire is crazy. Like they were showing that you could see a glow on like the 95 freeway from this fire. Like it looks like a California fire, but it's in Maryland. And the problem is that we've been on a slight drought. And so right now, like all of these trees are like straight up kinder. And it's kind of scary. I know. I'm hoping we have snow showers, something to help put out with this fire, just something. Because I unlike California, we do get rain, like, and so I'm just saying, "Come on, just let it rain." Yeah. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. I also heard any of my Northern California people, I am totally thinking of you. They had a 7.1 yesterday, and they're on a tsunami alert. I normally don't even pay attention when I get California earthquake alerts because when you're from California, you can sleep through anything that's a 4.0 and below. When it gets into the fives, then you're like, okay, wait, we gotta drop, you need to go behind the thing. We're taught really young in school to duck and cover, to get into doorways and all that stuff like that at a very young age. And we're also kind of like alerted that if it's under a 4.0, it's really not that serious. But a 7.0 is kind of going back to like 1996 and like when they had that major earthquake and it just like split open the earth like itself in parts of California. I've been following that story all day yesterday because it it brought me back to 1996, and I was just like, "Holy smack, that's a big earthquake." That is a humongous 7.0 is a huge earthquake, and to be on a tsunami warning is massive as well. So, we have all these, like, little natural disasters going on right now, and I'm just like, "Okay." And then what was it? Somewhere was it in Connecticut, there were people that were getting upset because they kept calling the FBI and the CIA because they were seeing this flying thing around their neighborhood. And it turns out, thank goodness, but we're not 100% sure because, it's the FBI, CIA, they may not give us the full story, that it was a drone. There was this flying thing that was flying around this neighborhood, but it was too high to capture by camera. This is the part that I was like, is it? a drone because, with the cameras we have today, not even our cell phone cameras, like if I bring my camera out, we can zoom in on some good stuff. But with the right telescopic lens, you can like take really great pictures of the moon. And you mean to tell me in a neighborhood in Connecticut, someone doesn't have a nice camera that's not just taking random pictures, especially because we have a lot of rare moon phases that happen this last past couple weeks that are not happening again for quite a while. Um, that they said it's a drone, but that's all we got. We have a lot of weird stuff that's going on in the news. So I normally don't watch it. What happened was is that NBC has had The Grinch Stole Christmas, and they were showing Frosty the Snowman, and today they're showing like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And the reason I'm watching it because normally these shows now are only on streaming channels. So if you don't have that streaming channel, you don't have the luxury of seeing that. And it weirdly, these are childhood memories and things that I watch during the holidays, like all the time. So yeah. So I was watching The Grinch Stole Christmas, and I understand why we as sewists are infatuated with the Grinch. First of all, the Grinch, when he was like, dude, I'm gonna go down there and just mess things up, he was like, I gotta make a Santa Claus outfit. This dude straight up sews. But one thing I noticed is Max's tail gets like into the the thread thing, and he starts sewing on Max's tail. Max doesn't yelp at all. I'm like, what? Two, first of all, Max is severely abused throughout like three-fourths of this movie. I'm just throwing this up there. Like, even if his heart did grow, the Grinch's, like, you can't, I mean, man, I'm just saying. So the Grinch not only sews on like an old like Trindle singer, he also hand sews. Like he has like uses the light as a dress form to make his hat. Like I'm like, okay, this is why we like him because we see something about us. But I noticed something in the Grinch that I've seen this movie, I mean cartoon, like at least 50 times in my life, at least at the very minimum. I know because we know the words, we know the songs, and we all make the jokes like he has cardiomyopathy. That's why his heart grows three times too big, whatever. But this is something that I never noticed. The Grinch's eyes are freaking red the whole time he's evil. Like when he's slithering around the Christmas tree and stealing something, when he's telling Cindy Lou Who, oh, I need to fix your tree. There's a light bulb messed up, patting her on the head, giving her a glass of water, closing the door. His eyes are like demon red, right? His eyes are even partly red when he's cutting up the Who Beast, which is really disturbing looking. If you watch it, again, look at the Who Beast and then holler at me. But then when they start singing Yahoo Force, his eyes go blue. And at the very end credit, his eyes are blue. I did not notice that for the bazillion times that I've watched The Grinch. I did not notice that until last night. I was like, what the hell? Like, I was so that was my weird thing. Like watching things again as an adult, sometimes that I didn't pay attention to in my adolescent or youth. Yeah, that's what I noticed. Let's see. You waiting for Wicked to come out and streaming. I'm so jealous for everyone that's seen it. I'm so excited. Yeah, I can't wait to. I wonder what service it's gonna stream on. Because it's not Disney, right? It's what if it's Paramount, I'm screwed because if they do it on Paramount, I don't have that as a streaming service. So I'm like, I mean, I would rent it on Amazon when it comes out on Amazon. But yeah, I'm gonna own that one. As soon as it comes out to buy, I'm just gonna own it because I want to see all the behind the scene things. It's a great, phenomenal movie. I really do think people, if you have the opportunity to see it in theaters, to see it in theaters, the last 20 minutes, if you're not able to cry, if you don't cry, it's like, I don't know what to tell you because Cynthia evokes so much emotion because her not only her character, but her voice is so raw that, like, it just I don't know what to tell you, like, I've heard her sing before. She sings one of the hardest songs on Broadway. It's "I'm Here" from Color Purple, and if she doesn't get an Oscar, I'm never listening to the Oscars again. I usually watch the Oscars for fashion because that's how I can reflect things into bag making. I see what kind of bags people are making and then wearing, and I can try to like emulate it a little bit. in my world. It's kinda like what Meryl Streep says in Devil Wears Prada. Go back and watch that because when she was like, "Oh," when Anne Hathaway's like, "Oh, this green shirt that I got from Walmart," and, like, Meryl Streep schools her about where that green sweatshirt comes from Walmart and what fashion show they came down to and how they take it and they break it down kind of like fruit, like the high end fruit goes to Costco and then Wegmans and da da da, and it goes all the way down to Walmart. It like blows your mind. Once I got that penetrated in my mind, I always watch Fashion Week because this is how we get our fashion trends for our bag making. There's only so many bag patterns that could be like a baguette or a crossbody or a drawstring, but now we need to know, is velvet in? Is faux fur in? Is it, ostrich, whatever what's in? So whatever clutch they are wearing at on the red carpet or with their having at the table, I watch. But she needs to be an EGOT because her acting was on point, her singing is impeccable, and she made me believe in not only theater again, but the movies again. I've seen the last couple movies I've seen in the theater, I was like, I could just wait till it's streaming. And it's because we're so used to streaming that we don't care if we see it in the theaters or not. I literally would go see again Wicked in the theater right now. And Shannon, if we live close, I would have just be like, you need to come with me. So, I would see it again and it's 2 hours and 40 minutes. I would see it straight up again. The last 20 minutes, I don't even know what to tell you. Like I think it's like top stitching. You had that you want to hold your breath and you know you're almost done with this bag and you have that butterfly feeling and you know something magical is about to happen. You know something is going to happen and it's this buildup. And when you get this release, it's this endorphins in you that you don't know what you're going to do. And most of the people in the audience, when I went, were crying. People were standing up and clapping, or like people were doing the battle cry because we knew it was happening. So she better get an Oscar nom. And don't get me wrong, Ariana, she did her thing. Like I can understand why she stays in character right now because she is Glinda. She is Glinda, and she did a phenomenal job, and she deserves an Oscar as well. I That whole production for directing to producing to, costume design, I wanna know who the bag maker is. But again, like I told you, I already told people that there are 4 major bags in this movie, and I really hope that the designers that are out right now can come out with some of these bags. And I have an idea of who would be a good designer based off of their current collections of bags, but there are some phenomenal bags, and if people are able to emulate it, I think they would be a stellar winner. And they're not like in the shadows. Like Alphaba's bag in school is shown so many times that you could just freeze frame it and like edge it out. Same with Galinda and and then you just have other characters' bags in there too, and I'm just like, "Holy crap." It's like they knew I was a bag maker, and they were like, "Look at this bag." So, it's just it's amazing. It's long. I know, I totally understand. It's just something my husband got, me the tickets with Hope. We got, like, this section we were, like, in the front row, but we had the seats that recline and that had, like, the weird vibrations and stuff. We had a blast. I didn't think my daughter was gonna hold on to it, but she held on all the way through, and she was very emotional, towards the end, and she was like, "I'm not crying, you're crying." It was a good movie. I know. Yeah, I know. For the singing, I would tell you it's generally the people that come after 6 o'clock. It's kinda like the Rocky Horror Show. Like, it's like, me personally, I think it's funny. The Rocky Horror Show is the longest running movie that's ever in theaters. It still runs in theaters from, like, August to the end of this year, every year. and it's interactive, but people go thinking that they're the first time watching it, and I'm like, "You went to Rocky Horror for the wrong thing, because people are gonna get up and do the time warp. People are gonna get up and do things and sing, I'm a transvestite from like, it's from Transylvania. We're going to sing, we're going to do the things." I feel like with Wicked, I get it. If you're not, that's going to be interactive, because most of the people that are going there are people that probably seen the play, read the books, and they know what they're waiting for. I guess that's for me. I read the Wicked series. I read the Wizard of Oz series. I seen Wicked on Broadway, and I knew what I was waiting for, but I had Hope who didn't, but Hope is a theater kid. She likes watching theater. She likes, watching Little Shop of Horrors, all that stuff. So she not only enjoyed listening to Cynthia, but she loved watching other people being involved in it. It's something with theater kids. They love watching. It's kinda like us seeing another So Is So. Like, it was funny because I was telling somebody, they were like, "Oh, would you take another So Is class?" I'm like, "Hell yeah." If like, I wanted to go to your Shannon's, um, uh, Lord of the Ring theme, free so bad, because I love Lords of the Ring, and I would just like to learn tips and tricks from her. Even though I'm a sewist and she's a sewist, I like learning from other people. And I state this all the time in different when I'm learning from reading different patterns. This is just who I am. But some people can't do that. And I understand that. That if you're a theater kid, if you're a person that has theater and singing in your heart, this is for you. If you can't do it, I would recommend you to go to an early showing that nobody's gonna go to. Because there's going to be somebody that's going to sing in this, because Wicked has been around for quite some time, and I don't know. I'm just really excited because I didn't know if it was going to do very well, because I knew there was going to be a part 1 and part 2, and they purposely solicited it just without the parts so that people can go to it, but they did a really good job. Oh, the books are amazing, yeah. It was just you and the friend in the theater. See, yeah, if you go during like, a weekday during the day, there's gonna be nobody in the theater. I love the books too. I do too. And one thing you're gonna love about the books, without ruining the movie, is they kinda stay true to a lot of things in the books. Um, and I didn't know how they were gonna do some of the things. I just really appreciate it. Yeah, in Michigan, it's played with yeah, so when I I'm I was trying to take Hope, but there was, like, it was sold out here on Halloween, because Halloween, they do extra, like, it's everyone comes suited and booted and dressed up in it, and, but there was people out coming outside the line frustrated, 'cause they're like, "All I wanted to do was see the show." I'm like, "You went to Rocky Horror. This this movie is older than me, and everybody in theater knows Rocky Horror. Like, if any theater kid in knows Rocky Horror, if you were ever in theater, you know Rocky Horror. Like, y why did you go? You could watch it on Hulu. You could watch just watch it at home. You're fine. Yeah, there was t we that were 10 years there in the theater today. Yeah, yep. Just go watch it in the afternoon one. I wanna go again and see it, to be honest with you. I think it was I really enjoyed it. Um, and I'm really jealous of the theaters that serve, like, the AMCs that serve alcohol. Like, my sister's one in California, they have it where they give you, menus, and they can order food and alcohol beverages. Because I'm in a dry freaking state, yeah, they don't do any of that. I just get the chairs that recline back. That's it. Yeah, it is a rite of passage for teenagers. Like, if I Rocky Horror is definitely a rite of passage, and I think everybody should see that in the theater. It's amazing. Like, it's just amazing. That's one of my favorite. I know they were trying to do Little Shop of Horror, like, they were trying to do, like, all the major, like, theater things this last past Halloween, so I'm hoping they do it next. I absolutely love it. So let's start opening up the gifts. Oh, I wanted to show you the lace. I let it dry overnight, and this is what it looks like. And I wanted to show you This is the fabric for my bag. And so when it's on, the lace will be on it. See how it kind of looks floating because the background color matches it. And so it looks really pretty. I really like this. I'm so grateful for Lisa because I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god, yeah, thanks. I literally want, like, I'm I want so many of the things that she pulled out from her. I was watching too, so many of the things. Every time I love watching people's like, box openings, like, so many things. So, here we go. Um, we're gonna do Sally tomatoes first. This is day 6. This dazzling material reflects the holiday light and beautifully and ideal for your next eye-catching and accessory. Save this to use with tomorrow's project. We love to see what you create. Use hashtag Sally tomatoes advent box on social media. You know what's crazy? I would literally, I don't know if anyone else has like dyslexia or like so I couldn't just type this out. I would literally take a picture and thank God for technology. I'm not a big fan of AI, but this one feature AI does with scanning is I'm a big feature. You take a picture of this, then you can scan this and you can use the exact wording and with the hashtag and you can put it on your Instagram, Facebook, or whatever. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if I had to type in everything, I would like miss one letter or one character and it would be like the wrong hashtag, like faithfully every single time. So, oh, I thought this was going to be open on top. It's an envelope. Yeah, they got bad and bougie even with their envelopes. Okay, I see you, Sally. I messed up on opening it too. Okay. I've been wanting to try this. Last year they had a couple of bags made with this, and I was curious. This is some bad and bougie. Okay. Okay, bad and bougie. Um, I'm feeling like we're gonna be making some New Year's Eve bags. This is pretty. And they give you a lot. Like this is like 54 inches. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want this as a dress, like a flapper's dress. And then I have a dance sequence where I'm tap dancing. I don't know how to tap dance, but this is what's happening in my head. And then I want to have like a Betty Boop. I don't know how my curls will be tamed, so just roll with me. I'm flap dancing. I have a spotlight on me, and I'm tap dancing. You dig it? Sorry. I like spark on an affinity scarf. Yeah, this will reflect off the snow so bad. This will be, oh my god. Yeah. I wonder what kind of, they said tomorrow we have a project, so let's see what it is. This is pretty though. Can you imagine this also in red? But this color, I feel like I would want it. I would like a Gatsby party kind of dress, and I'm tap dancing. I can feel this. This is really, really pretty. And it's not, let's see. It has a little bit of stretch. I don't have a ruler by me to give you the exact amount. Um, it's more stretch horizontal than it is vertical. The sequence is well put on. As you can see, it's like a chain stitch on the back. So like they're not going anywhere. And it's kind of sheer. So I'm curious on what we're making. I wonder if it would, it's long, so what if it is an affinity scarf? I'm curious. Because Salad Tomato, they just don't make bags. They have like placemats, table runners, and all these other stuff like hair, like Christmas, like hair clips and stuff like that. So I'm curious. I'm gonna stick this bag in here. And let's get our other one out. We're gonna get our Stitch Supply Co. And we're looking for day 6. And it's a sleigh. All right. That's cute. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, this is Coco West Rainbow Quilt webbing. This is 2 yards and it's polyester. This is cute. This is, this is so unique. This is super cute. Can you imagine? Okay, so I'm thinking, um, a By Annie bag. What is the one that we just made? For the like, what is the one we just made in Patreon where you could put um all your sewing supplies for a getaway? This will be the cutest thing for that. They look like little quilt blocks. Yes. I'm loving this like purplish. This is so cute. She like her webbing, she had webbing in last year's box. I'm afraid to use it because it's the cutest thing I've ever seen. This is really cute. I love that. And it's 2 yards, so it's good. It's a good amount so that you can have yeah, on the go. On the go, this would be perfect for on the go. Like, you can make it with any fabric you have, like Ruby Star, Tula Pink, whatever you have, or some custom fabric, and then have this, like, so when you're going to a retreat, it's, like, perfect. Or if you're making a, what is it? If you're making like Sarah Lawson has a bag where you can make for your Juki, uh, so that it's a carry on with wills. This will be really cute too for a strap portion. I like this. This is cute. I like this a lot. And it did have oh yeah, here it is. So for the people that want it, it's Coco West illustrations, and this is the information just in case you don't have the box and you want to know more about it. I love this. Everything for your bag 2.0. You're a saint. This is really cute. I like that a lot. They're kind of knocking out of the park. Both of them are just really doing above and beyond, and I like it. So that is all I have for you today. I finished one video yesterday. I did part of a video, and I realized halfway through the video that I forgot something. So I need to finish the other half today, and I need to cut out a couple bags for this weekend. Yes, we figured out the name of everything. So thank you. I hope everybody has a awesome day, and I hope you're able to sew. If you're not, just do something that makes you feel good. I will talk to y'all later, and stay whimsical. Bye.